Bitcoin dropped down to 80,600 and right now we're at 84,600. We just went up $4,000. Is this the relief rally we're waiting for, or will we be seeing more downside? We'll go over that in today's episode. Welcome back to Flex Candle, where we read the candles and flex the moves. Currently it's about 5:45 p.m. Eastern time. The price of Bitcoin is currently at 84,800. And before we get started with the top-down analysis, I just want to go over this winning trade. I had Bitcoin on the weekly chart here in a rising wedge. The measured move was to 77k. I was telling you guys I saw Bitcoin coming down to the 100 moving average. That was at 83k. We came all the way down to 80,600 at this point. Even though we haven't touched 77k yet, I'm going to call this a winning trade. So congratulations to whoever took this trade. This is a big win for the Flex Candle community. All right guys, so let's start off with the top-down analysis. Here we are at the weekly chart. This closes in about 2 days and 2 hours. In order for us to get bullish again, we would have to close above the 50 moving average, and that's currently at 102,629. I don't think that's going to happen within 2 days. It's not impossible, but just the probability doesn't seem like that's going to happen. If you see here, the stochastics RSI are still on the way down. The RSI is still on the way down. If we do get a move back up, I think it would be to this purple line, this 80 moving average, which is currently at 89,841, and I would expect us to probably reject from there. Now the rising wedge measured move is at 77k, and I still do believe that we're going to go there, if not even possibly lower. Now we take a look at the other time frames, like the 6 day, we're still seeing that this is rolling over. We lost the 100 moving average. This new candle closes in 5 days and 2 hours. We could be headed for this 200 moving average. Now that's at 59,000. If you guys saw yesterday's episode, it was a really good episode. I went over all the levels that I think that Bitcoin could hit during this bear market, and there was levels there even going as low as 35k. So if you guys haven't seen it, take a look at it. Now we take a look at the other charts. On the 5 day, we also lost the 100 moving average. Stochastics are on the way down as well. 200 moving average looks like this next here, it's at 67k. On the 4 day chart, we're going already towards this 200 moving average. I told you guys, if we lose the 200 moving average on the 3 day, which we did, and that's currently at 88,125, we'll be heading to the 4 day 200 moving average, and that's at 77k. Like I said, that matches exactly pretty much the measured move that I'm looking for on the weekly chart. So 77,000 does look very probable. We're almost there. Now, again, if we lose this 200 moving average, then the next one will be the 5 day, and like I said, the 5 days at 67, so we could be seeing a lot lower numbers. On the 2 day chart, we're still rolling over. A lot of red candles here. This closes in about a day and 2 hours, and on the daily chart, if we zoom in here, we're still nowhere near rolling up. As you can see, we're still rolling over here. There's no curvature on the stochastics RSI. Now the 21 moving average is kind of far away, and it has come down. It's at 99,385. I was telling you guys that I feel like we'll get the relief rally once the 21 moving average or the 50 moving average on the weekly chart gets below 100k. So far the 21 moving average on the daily is below 100k. I think we might hit 77k or lower. By that time the 21 moving average will probably be lower. The 50 moving average on the weekly will probably be under 100k, and then I think that's when we'll get a real relief rally. That would probably be sometime in December, I would think. Now on the other time frames, the 22-hour time frame, look at this. We have bullish divergence. It was looking good, but we rolled over. We have no strength, and I get above this 21 moving average. 12-hour chart rolling over as well. 10-hour chart, it looks low. Here we have the potential possibly making back up. The 21 moving average is at 91,325. The 8-hour chart is also starting to curve up. Let's see if anything could happen with these movements here. And on the 4-hour chart, this looks pretty good. The stochastics are on the way up. Now again, this could roll over anytime, but look, this is showing weakness. There's a lot of wickage here, and we haven't been able to make it up. Let's see what happens once the stochastics get toppy. Where would we be? Are we going to be above this 21 moving average? More importantly, will we be above this 50 moving average? If anything, we need to get above this 200 moving average. That's at 103k. If that happens, we'll basically be back in the bull market, but I honestly don't see that happening anytime soon. On the 1-hour chart, the stochastics are already toppy. Look at this. We couldn't get above the 21 moving average. We got above it, and now we're getting tweezer tops. You guys already know, once you get tweezer tops, more than likely we're going to roll over. Stochastics are toppy. That looks like exactly what's about to happen. It looks like we're about to fall down here as well. And then on the 15-minute chart, stochastics are toppy. We're already losing the 21 moving average. Look, we could never get above this 100 moving average. We got above the 21, but kept on dropping, and it looks like we're going to lose it again. Right now, Bitcoin's at 84,635. For me, I'm expecting more downside. If we do make it up, it'll probably be to about 90k, 89k, and then I expect us to get rejected. I really do see us going below 80K. Let's see what ends up happening. All right, guys, so that's the breakdown. If this gave you clarity or a setup to watch, do me a favor, like, drop a comment, subscribe. And if you have a stock or crypto you want me to go over, drop it in the comment section. This is Flex Candle, where we read the candles and flex the moves. Catch you on the next chart.